for the test, there will be 3 columns, right? One here, one here, sorry guys, another one there. Okay, so and one here, yeah. I have a canvas list here. Everyone needs to assign before we start. I put a list of attendance here. Everyone needs to sign before we start. Okay? As you sign the list, I will go over a few things. But go ahead and sign the list. Alright, I did not change anything, so the rules are the same from last semester, right? You guys know this, right? So before the test, you're going to be signing up the list of attendance, right? Signing up the list of attendance. During the test, cell phone on top of the desk, and please turn it off, right? So can you turn it off, the cell phone now? Can you do this? Now? So cell phone off on the top of the desk. And of course, during the test, no talking. Right? So for example, we need to turn it off. Let's see if we can switch this off. Okay, so you need to turn the cell phone off. Black screen does not mean the cell phone is off, right? Just because you have a black screen, it does not mean it's off. Okay, it's off. Okay, you guys learned the lesson, right, from last semester, yes? So the cell phone is off. If your cell phone rings or receive a message during the test, that's bad, right? Because I'm going to see, oh, the phone is ringing. It's not supposed to be on. If the phone is off, they're not going to ring, right? They're not going to receive a message or anything. Okay? So, all right, so cell phone is off. Turn off your cell phone. Power off. So this is one class, okay? So I will note that you have your when you sign up the test, you're going to sign up your class code, which is so your class code is C05, right? C05. You know that. That's your class code. You need also to put your English and Chinese name and your university number. Okay? So your class code C05, English name and Chinese name, and your university number, the last 4 digits, right? So if you are, for example, number 1, you're gonna put here 11 and 1101, right? 1102. That's your number, right? 4 last digits. All right, next. So you will have to do matching, right? The words with the definition, right? Put the number in front of the definition. Don't do like this one in the bottom, right? The correct way of doing it. Some people are crossing line, making a mess, right? This is a mess, right? At the bottom, you don't do like this. So put the number in front of the definition, right? Clean. So very correct way of doing it. You're gonna have to answer true and false, right? T for true, X for false, right? Not T, not X, not false, not anything else. T for true, X for false, okay? And also, maybe I want to show you something here. Maybe you remember this. I don't know if you saw this. Some students are, for example, when they're doing true or false, they are doing this, right? What is that? Is that true or false? If I see something like that, it's going to be wrong, okay? Alright, don't try to be smart on me, right? So is that true or false? We don't know, right? It's kind of a T and F at the same time. Don't be this, right? Because if you do this, I'm going to consider the question wrong, okay? Alright, so let's see if there's something else here. And, okay, when you finish, raise your hand. I will go there and grab your test, and then let you go out. Not, I don't want everybody to stand up at the same time, come here in the front, right? So you raise your hand and go there, pick up your test, now you can go, so you leave the class. Okay? So where's the list? So we have to wait for everybody to sign the list, and then we can start the class, okay? So where's the list? Oh, it's opposite? Oh. All right. Okay, good. Okay. So this one is missing, right? 1109 is not here. She's the only one who's not here, right? Is she? Is she not there? I just want to make sure she's not here, right? Okay, okay. Okay, she talks to me later about it. Okay. Okay, so now please turn your phone off because I'm going to deliver the paper. Please turn the cell phone off, okay? All right. So you get one and text to the back, right? That's back. One get. Please, first thing, sign your name, right? Class code, your name in Chinese, your name in English, and your number. Missing one? Okay. No more? Okay, no more. First thing, your class code, your name in Chinese, your name in Pinyin, of course, your name in Chinese and Pinyin, right? And also your English name. Okay, just the Chinese name is good enough. Chinese name, just like here in the spreadsheet, right? So just like here in the spreadsheet, put your Chinese name in Pinyin. So I will play, no talking, right? No talking. So I will play the video 3 times, okay? You can do the vocabulary later. So let's do the video first.
Succulents are unique and beautiful. Hi, I'm Trisha, California Organic Gardener. Succulents are unique and beautiful. These fantastical, drought-tolerant plants are easy and fun to grow in containers. Succulents are tough plants for every climate, not just at the beach or in the desert. And I recommend these 2 books, Hardy Succulents and Succulent Container Gardens, which explain how you can grow succulents in virtually every climate. If you've never grown succulents before, the ones I'm going to show you today are great ones to start with. Succulent genus such as Kankoli, Aeonium, Agave, Aloe, Echeveria, Sedum, and Sempervivum. Before you choose your plants or your containers, you need to decide what kind of arrangement do you want. Is it going to be indoors or outdoors? Do you want it big or small? Is it going to be a window decoration or a door decoration like a wreath? Or maybe a patio accent? Succulents also make beautiful centerpieces. Once you decide on an arrangement, you can choose your plants. Choose a plant as a focal point, and then choose plants that harmonize with it. Odd numbers are more visually pleasing than even numbers. Succulents can be grown in virtually any kind of container, as long as their cultural requirements are met. Shallow containers are often chosen because most succulents have a shallow, laterally growing root system. Tall containers are good too because it will allow the succulent to tolerate more water, which is good in wetter climates. Shallow containers hold an even amount of moisture throughout. Tall containers have more variation of the wet and dry, being more dry at the top and wet at the bottom. It also matters what kind of material your pot is made of. Pots made of non-porous material like metal will retain more moisture, which is great for arid climates. Porous pots like unglazed terracotta might be a better idea for wet climates. Succulents like light soil. A good recipe is half and half mix of high-quality potting soil with perlite. Pumice will also work. You can put a little mesh or a piece of paper towel at the bottom of the pot to prevent the soil from going through the hole. So you want to plant your succulents starting with the biggest plant and then working your way down. I could just top dressing the container with some pebbles or crushed rocks. It helps keep the perlite from floating away, as well as keep moisture from the base of the plant, and it looks pretty. Resucculents don't need a lot of water. The plumper the leaves, the less water they need. And it's okay to let them dry out between waterings. Succulents are not cacti. Most prefer dappled light instead of direct sunlight. Some can stay outside all year long. Others need to be brought in for the winter or can grow all year long on a sunny windowsill. So, plant succulents and grow organic for life. Hi, I'm Tricia, California Organic Gardener. Succulents are unique and beautiful. These fantastical, drought-tolerant plants are easy and fun to grow in containers. Succulents are tough plants for every climate, not just at the beach or in the desert. And I recommend these two books, Hardy Succulents and Succulent Container Gardens, which explain how you can grow succulents in virtually every climate. If you've never grown succulents before, the ones I'm going to show you today are great ones to start with. Succulent genus such as Kalanchoe, Aeonium, Agave, Aloe,
Just a moment. Raise your hand. I know you can leave the class. You stay there until you get your test, right? Don't leave until you get your test. You can leave now. Stay seated until I go there to pick up your test. Don't stand up and bring it to me.